time then for one final race in this year's Formula One World Championship. 2010 saw 4 drivers in contention for the title coming into this race, with Sebastian Vettel prevailing to become the youngest world champion to date. Is there one last sting in the tail awaiting us today? Well, it's time to find out. Here at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. The Yas Marina circuit is made up of 3.28 miles of track, featuring 16 corners with 2 very long straights. DRS zones going into the heavy braking zones of both Turn 5 and Turn 7 offer plenty of potential for overtaking. The circuit comes with its fair share of tricky corners, which will certainly test a driver's braking management. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position, edging out Sergio Perez, who lines up P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Hamilton, George Russell, Rodriguez, Sainz, Gasly, Ricciardo, and Valtteri Bottas, Stroll, Magnussen, Alex Albon, and Mick Schumacher, Joe, Ocon, Charles Leclerc, and Yuki Tsunoda, Latifi, and Robert Schwartzman. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head down trackside for today's race. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box, and it's fantastic to have you with us here, but I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
Well, I imagine they'll be starting to feel the adrenaline as they anticipate the run down into Turn 1, a bit like preparing to go into battle. The unknown situation will bring nerves, but that's a good thing. It will keep them focused on the moment and on their surroundings as we build towards the start of the Grand Prix.
Okay, we're monitoring some wear on the internal combustion engine. Be aware that we're going to start to see a loss of power. That start was okay, now stay alert for threats around you. Okay, good work. Great pass. Okay, DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. The car behind started to drop back. There's a gap beginning to form. Let's make the most of it. Okay, we've lost a position. That's us down a place. Okay, this is your final lap of the race. Okay, this is your final lap of the race. Okay, good job, mate. Really well done. That was a fantastic drive.
have taken the win here as we wrap up another fantastic Formula One season. Anthony Davidson, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
Well, time management probably played quite a large role in the outcome of this one. As ever, it's not just about speed, it's all about maintaining that speed consistently over a stint, over a race distance. So being able to keep up the lap times while still being smooth on the controls and gentle on the tyres, that's really where the race was won today.
Red Bull put up an outstanding fight for the front position today, and it's great to see it paid off for them. They do so much for the sport that you can't help but be delighted by today's race win. Well, that lead at the top has somewhat shrunk.
Our new parts have completed without issue. They'll be on the car, ready for the next race weekend. Hey, thanks. I appreciate you taking the time to help out.
The contract renewal window has opened. We can try and renegotiate for a better deal with our current team, or approach someone else.